Hi, this is Sarah from Turn Back Time. This is day 42. Weights down, weights down. That's my morning chant every time it happens. I dance my way to the kitchen, singing. I think this is one of the brilliant side effects of this 60-day challenge, that every day there's something positive in my life the minute I wake up. It doesn't matter if everything else is a struggle, or sometimes a disaster, or that people around me are being a nightmare. Because inside me, there's a little voice singing, "You weigh less than you weighed yesterday." I'm 178.6 pounds today, another drop of 0.4 of a pound overnight. I'm still hammering away on the aerobics and muscle strengthening. And I think that's another thing that makes me happy. It has to be better than any antidepressants. As a hypnotherapist, I have a real issue with antidepressants, as you might imagine. I don't believe the body needs them at all. We just need to clear our minds of all the baggage that we've accumulated over 50 plus years. Empty the coffee cup, basically. I use hypnotherapy to do that. And our body will naturally regulate our emotions and therefore our mood levels. I feel the same huge aversion to HRT, in fact, all hormone replacement therapies. I have a personal vendetta against them because my best friend died after being put on them when her baby was only a year old. And I suppose that's what I started me investigating into the dangers of them. That and the fact that my own menopause 14 years ago was absolutely symptom-free. I wondered, how could one person go through the change with not a single hot flush, while others suffered so badly? Well, it may have been that I was in Afghanistan for my entire menopause, away from the Western diet, pretty much, extremely slim, under endless sunshine for vitamin D, getting enormous amounts of exercise every day, and drinking up to 12 litres of water in any 24-hour period. It's an extreme example, I accept, and it was 50 degrees, so maybe I did have hot flushes. How would I know? But it's an interesting set of factors. But we know this diet balances the entire body. We know we're eating in balance, sleeping in balance. Barry Sears in The Zone claims it's rebalancing the entire eicosanoid system, which runs our hormonal system. As long as you stay within the eating boundaries and get some regular exercise and sleep, there's no reason why your estrogen level should change during or post-menopause. That's a fact. Medical professionals used to believe that the menopause symptoms happened because estrogen levels fall, and that's why hormonal treatments for menopause symptoms boost estrogen. However, it's now known that high levels of estrogen in comparison to the progesterone levels cause the same symptoms as low levels. Here are supposedly the symptoms of low estrogen, which might send you to the doctor looking for help. Hot flushes, night sweats, mood swings, sleep issues, weight gain, brain fog, low sex drive. Here are the symptoms of high estrogen: weight gain, mood changes, anxiety, irritability, depression, hot flushes, night sweats, fatigue, brain fog, low sex drive. So that hormonal treatment you're taking may well be the reason you're feeling the way you are. If your HRT dose is too high, you get tachyphylaxis, which promotes those symptoms. You can look all this up, but it hit me like a hammer blow. How many women know this? Also, how many women have also been told that eating lean protein, only nutrient-rich foods, plenty of fibre-rich fruit and veg, and healthy fats will also give you optimum estrogen and progesterone levels in balance? Oh, and getting enough sleep. And isn't that exactly what we're doing? We can literally turn back time to before the menopause. It isn't only seers saying it, it's general consensus. Healthline even goes so far as to say all menopause symptoms are a sedentary lifestyle coupled with unhealthy Western foods. It also says the key is to eat protein every time you eat. Why is this not common knowledge? Why was it not taught in school? When I've tried to sell people on this diet and said, eat protein every time you eat anything, they look at me like I'm mad. Instead, they would rather run to get medication, when all they need to run to is the supermarket. If you Google optimum diet for menopause, endless web pages will tell you that you reduce hot flushes, blood pressure, depression, and sleep problems by eating fruit and vegetables. Broccoli, the anti-cancer hero, was found in one study to balance estrogen, increasing it back to level when low and bringing it down when too high. The good fats play their role in your absorption of these fruits and vegetables as well. Fibre in all forms is claimed to be life-saving, reducing premature death by 17%. What we needed was always just in front of us the whole time. Exercise alone can balance estrogen levels. One study on the NIH website took 94 menopausal women and made half of them do 12 weeks of aerobics, and their estrogen levels dramatically improved to level. HRT is touted as helping with osteoporosis, but eating protein increases bone strength. It also fuels the immune system, which can then fight Epstein-Barr virus and stop it pulling the calcium out of your bones to build walls in your thyroid while it hides out from the white blood cells. But we'll talk about that in another podcast. I could go on and on and on, but once you get the gist, every online search brings you back to the same conclusion. You do not need HRT. Even the UK National Health Service website says if you don't want to take HRT, you can just exercise and eat well instead. It's just criminal that they push the drugs in the first place. Some people will say, oh, I'm not on HRT. I'm on, which is made of pregnant horse urine, but they'll say I'm on bioidentical hormones instead, and they come from plant sources, chemically similar to our own hormones. But I have only one thing to say to that. Eat the plants. Doctors agree that bioidentical hormones put people at risk from blood clots, strokes, and gallbladder issues. Broccoli doesn't. Food for thought, literally. Till tomorrow.